Welcome to Authentic Reality Now. Today is 11:11, the portway and gate of light. Today, the portal awaits your presence. The 11:11 gateway is simply a portal of synchronicity that we know from our light language. It's all about life purpose, and quantum manifestation is yours. Let's talk about codes of activation. Yes, you're beginning to understand and express the loving transformation each day in this live stream of quantum interactions. But the 1111 Gateway is a unique formulation of light codes from Source God to empower your personal desires and heighten your intuitive intellect for the task at hand. This is a portal of dynamic value to each of us on all levels. The choice to connect is yours. These codes of activation will unlock your authentic life purpose and potential found inside your original blueprint. You are already encoded. You already contain a system designed precisely for the current turbulent stream. Stay centered in the knowing of who you are internally, not the message from external worldly systems. You know, what I commonly call the O's, obvious outside sources. Those things, they are fading and are no longer valid methods. Appearance of the 1111 portal. Source is truly infinite in knowledge, ability, and placement. You need to begin to understand numbers, timing, and placement. Nothing happens by chance. All things are placed before us as an opportunity to connect and grow or remain in static. The ultimate choice is always yours. So I'd like you to view 1111 as a special gift containing sound, vibration, and light from Creator to synchronize your desires, your abilities with precision alignment. Be aware of your thoughts during the next 24-hour period and your intentions. Both are forming new crystalline connections in universal portals of love. All things are aligned when you activate. Your intentions, thoughts, and your agreement are aligned when you speak forth your desires. Now more than ever, be filled with new inspiration. 1111 is designed to manifest your intentions into a tangible reality. Agree with your intentions and you will become far more intuitive as your energetic spiritual body is recoding the current being needed in the now. What is your response to all this? Rejoice. Begin celebrating now. Emanations from your heart. 1111 is the time to purposefully send up positive, loving thoughts and expressions of love and kindness to earth and sky. Yes, your original womb and that which is here for you daily, the sky. As you take the time to think of all that are suffering, send up love and resolution for them. Do not align with negative entities. Do not align with negative thoughts and give that power of a structure more power. 1111 will resolve all issues that you send. You sending up, source sending down. So actually you're receiving from below because Gaia, the earth, and all the elementals in the earth, all the stones, all the riches, all the core of the original womb of our species is transmuting and sending forth. Just as Gaia is growing and going upward in transformation, so are we. Everything remains synchronized in tune to complete this era and begin the next. So completion isn't about ending or death or goodbye. It's about your transformation internally to resolve and move forward in greater love and build the picture, the mirror image that Source had for this dynamic universe from time immemorial. So as you're sending up, Source is sending down, your energetic spiritual flow ascends space and time. Everything that you know as space and time is very finite. Just as Source, God, receives and releases unto us, the co-creators of the present time stream, as your knowledge and purpose continually fuel your awareness, you will grow and find balance. Here is my warning to all. Listen carefully. If you find yourself doing this, immediately reverse that with a positive. No longer focus on any negativity or loss. What's gone is gone. What was negative and totally opposite, you are not centered in reaction to that. You are sacred, sovereign, neutral observer. It came. I am thankful that it is no longer here. May all things be resolved in love and to the complete satisfaction of our Creator. No longer in your hands. Let it go. Remain aware as you exercise your sovereignty. See, that is an act of sovereign. When indeed you abound from the center of your divine providential power, you stand firmly as king or queen of your domain, not remaining one who is reactive to the systems of the power over structure. You know, the mindless that feeds you. And many times, so many of us have never examined what we allow to come in. Oh, it's news. It's newsworthy. It's not. Everything isn't absolute truth, absolute power, or good for you. Think of that. Mull it over and say, I will no longer accept XYZ. Yes, I'm aware of it and I've heard it, but I don't receive it in. I don't allow it to ruminate and marinate within me. You originate from a higher reality, a higher kingdom. Everything on earth is in many cases a replica, a poor attempt at a replica of true reality of king and queen domain. So your power given to you by the Source who is infinite, by Creator God who is infinite, no beginning, no end. So your power is sovereign when you exercise your sovereignty. Your footing is sure and timeless. Anything you no longer agree with, tell yourself, I no longer agree, and remind yourself not to have part in those conversations, not to say, oh, I'm going to get retribution against this person, or I'm going to walk in revenge because I feel I have the right to. That's third dimension, the lowest of the low. You are not an animal. You are a co-creator and co-contributor to this time stream. So remember, you create your own reality, and if things are going back and forth, you need to slap the person in the mirror. That's the one who did it. Think about possibilities and potentials. It has to be guided to what is correct for each and every situation. You are the official scribe of your domain. Yes, you're the one that holds the scepter. You begin to journal the laws of your land and your life stream. Always remain current in your guidance and decrees. Do not become a relic. Do not become like an ancient one who is looking at the 1600 order of religion, which is not relevant to today. The spiritual embodiment and power from Creator is relevant to today and has answers for today. So I want you to journal and speak forth your intentions and keep yourself, your kingdom, in alignment with what is authentic. Create a vision board or other visible reminders and review it daily. Review it often. Consistency will train you to create beautiful realities through synchronicity. How does that happen? When you are continually remaining in the now and in the flow and receiving. Okay, yesterday it may have said at 12 o'clock you're going to do XYZ, but today day at 12 o'clock, you may be doing something different. So don't take everything and put it up as a doctrine or dogma. Oh, no. Dogma's dog. Doctrine's tied down and hold. So you are here to be relevant and reliable in reality. Relevant and reliable in reality, not just in theory. Your experiences also will align now because you're aligning every part of your being. So I want you to understand that when you get into the pattern, the method of understanding time and infinity, time streams created by us human beings are simply agreements. This does not in any way align with the infinite time stream of God, sacred, holy, creators, and collective mindset. Remember, this is something that I hardly ever use God, because God is talking about one being, something that our finite minds, created. But source of all radiant essence is how this was introduced to me many years ago, 7 years old maybe. Too big to be in one body. Too many characteristics to call just a God, because we have gods and demigods that we create that are in no way authentic. Time and eternity reside within Creator, within all that is, moving accordingly, not necessarily in concert to the current constructs of earth time or earthly time zones. Now, those agreements against people. We'll do Central Time or we'll do Eastern Standard Time. But when there is fall, we'll go to Eastern Daylight Time. So I want you to continue to trust Source and understand that time and eternity live within Him, not within what we do. So trust the source from which you came to magnify your abundance. Abundance of knowledge, abundance of ability, abundance of prosperous flow to increase you and your lineage. Becoming Homo Universalis in current age. Homo Universalis is the universal human, the one who has the universal mind of change for every human and every sentient kind on the earth, along with Gaia. Not just seeing this as this separation process of, oh, we got Jews here, and we got Catholics there, and we got Mormons here, and we got that and that. No, 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 no. Universal human is the true identity. Your true identity in current time stream. You are the spark of universal change. Each one of us is a spark as you connect to all that's authentic. You're not a spark when you're trying to prove to me a doctrine or dogma, because that's not for the current time stream. It's the basis of all things that came through Christ consciousness and many other avatars of truth who spoke of love, who spoke of going within, who spoke of being quiet so that you can actually hear and receive your original vibrational frequency and thoughts. So ask Source God to reveal how you are to assist all sentient kind. Maintain a daily practice of being in the presence. Allow your spiritual energetic body to receive the heightened awareness that flows only from Source. Authentic wisdom will blossom for all to see, experience, and it will help build a loving frequency around you and all with whom you interact. So for this, what should you do? Each time, express joy and be filled with wonder. Wonder to continue to grow, not wonder to keep you trapped and think everyone is supposed to now come under you. No, we have been interlaced with a power over structure that truly was built on the wrong thing. Started out correct and went 180 degrees. When the Industrial Revolution came into this world, we were to have more freedom to be truly the creations of our Creator, not to become those who are just about stuff, more consumerism, more money, more money, more money doesn't necessarily bring you joy. When we have the highest rates of depression, mental illness, suicide in every category, and divorce. People not knowing themselves, connecting with another person and expecting a miracle spark to happen. Sorry, it doesn't work that way. Know yourself, be authentic, grow, learn, and learn how to truly love. Love in all its aspects. 1111 Gateway will result in what? Personal transformation to affect the world around you with dynamic clarity. You'll know for sure I'm doing this. Guidance from universal sources will further enrich your life. What is Source God connecting you to? What stream of light? Remember, it's all energy. Spirit is energy. You said it moved and then world was created. That was energy. Sound, vibration caused the change, and the light, the emanating knowledge, the enriching power, the never-ending infinity of authentic truth. So the insurmountable global issue will be what? Resolved. We see them as insurmountable in the current climate, but that is not so. Also, what should be your reaction to this? Just say thank you and trust the process, okay? He has me going through this process. The collective has me in this process. I'm hearing for guides in this process. I'm believing in this process because it is infinity, it is spiritual, and is from whence I originated. You owe no one an explanation for being king or queen of your domain and continuing in truth. Add something other than book knowledge, employment, and consumerism to your resume of life. Special instructions for 11:11. I want you to think of this at that time. If you like to go forth at 11:11 p.m. or a.m. or anytime on 11:11, just make your intentions known. Begin to finalize your preparations to stand beneath the 11:11 portal. Have your intentions clearly written and bless them before presenting. You're saying, I'm sending it up with the authentic core of who I am. That's the blessing. Standing under the sun or the moonlight, depending upon which 11:11 time slot you choose. Block out any interruptions of phone, electronic devices, etc. Remember, the earth, the moon, the stars, the wind, the water, the fire, the rain, they are all witnessing with you, as they have always done. So center yourself at exactly 11:11, proclaim your list, speak it aloud, and then burn your list in a fire pit or a bucket of your choice in any way that you have. Extinguish this fire with water. Use the water. End your proclamation with so be it in this moment now. Get ready. Go ahead. Do this. Do this now. Get yourself prepared and watch your inner core begin to ignite more. You're also, do you know when you're receiving, you're also releasing, because you have to make space. You have to get rid of traumatic. You have to get rid of the lies you were told. You have to get rid of the lies that became a doctrine, that became a law within you because you believed it because so-and-so or they or them or the FBI said it was good. FBI, fear-based initiatives. If you don't do this, this isn't going to happen. That is not Source. Everything is based in love, is the ignition power of greater abilities, of greater gifts, of greater purpose, of greater insight, of greater whatever you are, clairaudient, clairsentient, clair whatever, empathetic, or just wayshow or starseed, indigo, whatever you classify your giftings and abilities as being based in, it comes from an infinite power, not from something like that. So you don't have to believe a lie anymore. You don't have to hate a person, but you just say in within yourself, I no longer agree. That way you don't take it in. Now, remember, your personal prescription for wholeness and infinite knowledge is authentic reality now. Beloved, remember, there is no such thing as left behind. You will not be left behind because you've been assigned. When you're on assignment, you aren't left behind, are you? No. If you're receiving and you're standing in the flow and you understand